Hello, host Eric here, feeling insightful today. Uh, Talking to famous people, and what I mean by that is basically, what a weird way to start a video. Feeling insightful today. Uh, I just think I have some revelations of sorts that just came to me. It basically is predicated on something Megabro once said, which stuck with me ever since he said it, and I haven't really ever done anything with it, but now all of a sudden I have, and this is how ENTPs work, right? Megabro said something a long time ago. I have no idea what context or anything, but I remember what he said because I thought it was memorable. I didn't think it was memorable, it just was memorable. And it was that TI and FI work together to support the individual. That's the gist of his comment. And as I was making that INFP video, I was struck by how INFP and ENTP should be natural allies because of that, because we both prioritize the individual. ENTP gets very frustrated with INFP because they prioritize the individual in what we consider the wrong way. And here's where the insight comes though, is this is the relationship. INFPs, oh, this is the other thing this is where the link came from. This is why this connection was made. I saw a title of another person's video that says why INFPs like INTJs and vice versa. And I didn't watch the video, but I saw the title and it, boom, everything sort of popped into place for me. Like, the reason is this: FI constrains TE because TE is about rules versus standards, whereas TI is standards versus rules. Basically, it breaks down to util and deontology. So, to the extent that TI likes rules, they are axiomatic and they allow a principled, standard based framework to adjudicate moral issues in humanity. TE likes rules, it's utilitarian. It doesn't matter if you incur some harms to achieve goods, provided the net impacts are good. That's why we have things like traffic tickets, because it's presumed that the net impacts are good. So, uh, T FI constrains TE. FI constrains TE by forcing TE to face particularism, which is, okay, well, your plan may work, but it doesn't work for those 10 people over there because they are all going to be killed in the process of completing this project of yours. Uh, and FI is concerned about them. FI is empathetic. We tend to think of FE as empathetic. It's not. FE constrains TI by prioritizing perceptions over consistency. In other words, it constrains with self interest. FE, often thought of as the helpful function, is actually the self interested function. FI is not. FI is empathetic because FI understands the individual human being as one comprised of emotive reactions to realities. And FE understands the human being as a resource to be utilized. It's utilitarian. It's in direct opposition to deontological principle that, the categorical imperative of don't treat another as a means to an end, but as an end in and of themselves. INFP manifests that deontological imperative in everything they do. Do not utilize another as a means to an end, but rather as an end in and of itself, another agent like a human being. This blows me away, right? Because INFP argues entirely from a utilitarian framework, which is they're always trying to calculate harms and impacts and predict things and project, oh, they're going to feel bad, they're going to feel good, yeah, yeah, yeah. It means that they don't ever make decisions upon the TI understanding of deontology. They're not basing their decisions by comparing axiomatic principles and seeing which conflict and which don't, and thereby determining whether something's morally permissible, obligatory, or impermissible, like a TI DOM does, or a TI second person like me, second function, creative, whatever you fucking call that thing. But it doesn't. That doesn't change the fact that they are. I mean, the thing is, ENTP is motivated primarily by a utilitarian nature. We're FE driven. We see others as a resource. We're the exact opposite of the deontological imperative. And so, in order to be moral people, we build up. I did anyway. I don't know if all of us do, but I do. I build up a big, complex ethical framework that I adhere to with rigid strictness. So I'm never accountable for moral failings. And if I fuck up and do violate one of my principles, I throw myself under the bus immediately because I don't want to have anybody have any leverage on me. It makes me a very moral person in behaviors, and makes me fundamentally immoral in nature on some level, right? Because it's all because I'm worried about me on some level. Now, you hear the argument sometimes that, well, everybody's like that. Everything's ultimately self-interest. It's not. Just all you gotta do is listen to INFPs talk for a while. That's not self-interest. It simply isn't. And it's the very definition of what not self-interest is. They're concerned directly about other people's feelings. FE DOMs or FE users like INFJs or ENFJs or ENTPs, they are concerned about others' perceptions. That's very different. Now, they understand that there's a short distance between caring about perceptions and actually doing a lot of good stuff in the world and helping people, make them feel good, because most people perceive you better when you make them feel good than if you make them feel bad. You got to have FE on one of the lower slots there to instead use it as a mace. Oh, you want to talk extroverted feelings? I know how to make you feel. You fucked with me, so I know exactly how to make you feel. Feely Joe over there. You're going to feel bad. That's the ENTP proving what FE really is. It's how we control other people or get them to behave as we want or get them to give us what we want or whatever. So the constraint pattern then is FI constrains TE to make it factor in, to weight more heavily the harms it does in achieving its benefits. TE constrains FI back by forcing FI to make some compromises in order to accomplish anything at all. And TE is fairly neutral in its purest application. It's not about controlling other people. It's about enabling other people to utilize efficient algorithms in their lives. But when it is applied in the political realm, that's when it becomes tangled up in a bunch of garbage. So FE makes TE its bitch all the time, basically. And then TI and FI have to team up and go, fuck you. Except FI doesn't know how to say fuck you. So that's TI's job. And the thing is, though, we should remember we are allies. We are allies on behalf of the individual, on behalf of truth and justice, and in opposition to the sloppy, harms-riddled methodologies of coercion. We're opposed to those with good cause. And we're right. And ultimately, FE will become relegated to that to which it should become relegated. Making sure that everybody's feeling good in the moment for simple little reasons, not making decisions on it. I'd rather make decisions on FI than FE. So I hope I've made you feel really good. Did I? Now I'm going to ask you to do something for me. Can you just, I don't know, rake my leaves? It'd be so nice. Oh my gosh, it was so nice of you to rake my leaves. Thank you so much. You're welcome to come back and do that again anytime. Fuck Effie, right? I mean, I get it. I like it. I like getting the Effie juice shot straight into my vein. Oh, you like me, don't you? Yeah. You think I'm smart? That's fucking Effie. Fucking stupid shit. Anyway, I love you. I love you so much. You are my very favorite viewer. You are. It's you. No, I am talking to you. The other viewers, they don't get it. You and me, we understand. You are my absolute favorite viewer. I hope you come back again soon.